In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a custom name to one of our blank customizable designs. So for this tutorial, we're using the We Love You blank design with 6 photo openings. So once you have your project open in Cricut Design Space, over here on the right-hand side, you see this little arrow. If you click that, you can see all the different layers. Okay, so we want to add our name to, I'm going to turn off this top layer. We want to add it to this pink layer here, which is just under We Love You. So the way that we're going to do that, I'm going to turn that back on for a minute. I'm going to go over here to the left-hand side and click on text. And it's going to give me this, put this text box way down here. We don't want it down there. So I'm just going to move it approximately where I want it. I'm going to type in the name that I want to add. And then I'm going to change the font because this isn't the font that I want to use. So you would go up here to this option up here, which is your font box. And then it brings up all the available fonts on Cricut here on the left-hand panel. Now you can see that some of these cost money, some of them are free. So I think depending on whatever subscription you have or don't have with Cricut, you'll be able to access different fonts. I'm specifically going to look for a stencil font because that way I will, well, I guess it doesn't really matter for Mimi, but let's say I wanted to do Pop Pop. The letter O, if I cut it out like this and inside the P will be completely cut off if I don't use a stencil font. So let's do Pop Pop. And I am going to look for free designs or free fonts. I'm going to choose this one, Stardust Stencil. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, that's cute. So the reason I'm choosing a stencil font now is you can see in the O and the P, when it cuts, it's going to leave a little bit of paper here in between so that the inside of the letter doesn't get completely cut off. Okay, so when you have that already the way that you like it with the font that you want to use, let's go back and select the font layer or the text layer over here. I'm actually going to drag it in between that top layer and the layer that we want to cut it out from. So I'm going to turn off this layer for a minute, and I'm going to show you how I want to make sure that the text layer is in the center. Now you can kind of drag it around and see that line pops up and that tells you it's centered, but you could also so with this layer selected, hold down Shift and select the layer you want it to cut from. Go up here to the Align panel and click Center Horizontally, and then it will move it right into the center. So once you have it the way that you want it, I'm going to turn this layer on just to make sure that I like where it's positioned. You could, I'm using the up and down arrow keys now. I can move it down a little bit if I want it to be down. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to leave it there. And now I want to cut it out from this pink layer. So again, I'm going to select the text layer, hold down Shift and select the pink layer beneath it. And then I'm going to go down here and click Combine and click Subtract. Okay, now it has cut out of that layer. So when you go ahead and make the project, I'm not going to save it. I'm going to choose a matte. Let's select this, where's the pink layer here. You can see that it's going to cut the letters out from that layer when you make the project. So that's how you add a custom name into our blank files on Cricut Design Space.